Hi guys, JesterArke back again with some more Elite Dangerous. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Screen's up. Chelban Service Station. Okay. What are we doing here? Wolf. Okay, we'd gotten our lasers upgraded. Let's take on a few little missions. We are after a few specific items. Mission board. Okay. Materials? Conductive ceramics. Not what we're after. Though we might take that anyway for the money. Yep. I haven't really done any surface missions. We did have something that needed hybrid capacitors. Materials. No. Conductive components. No. No. It's kind of a pain in the backside. We are after a specialized legacy firmware. But none of those seem to have it. What other stations are in this area? We're at Chelban. We can go check out Kregel Zone, I suppose. Transmission all seems to be going well. Lovely. Fingers crossed it stays that way.
Ship restraints disengaged. Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Am I still carrying that gold? I think I am. Yes, I am. Lovely. Okay, so we are carrying some gold for the purpose of... Oops, sorry. Essentially bait. Bunch of eagles. Viper Mach 4, Keelback, and some policey peoples. Okay, you're in the blue, and in the blue.
Lincoln, Juliet Echo Sierra, please regulate your speed while on approach, Commander, and fly safe.
Okie dokie.
Landing authorized. You are cleared on pad 3-3.
Thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
Fingers crossed, 3 threes towards the back. Yeah, fair enough, back. As I have stated many times, I dislike landing on the very front platforms. Okay, let's see if they got any missions for us here that'll give us the firmware that we need.
Landing confirmed. You are clear to disembark. Starcon welcomes you to this facility.
Commodities and materials. Nope. Not that we're geared for mining anywho. We want ones that are giving us materials, but we want ones that are giving us materials that we can do. Anomalous FSD telemetry. Sounds nifty, but it's not what we're after. All commodities. Looks like we've got a whole lot of nothing. And no other places that I think we would be bothered landing at. Ugh. Fine. Well, what have we got that we can take otherwise? Actually, I suppose we could just go do a bit of combat. That could be fun. No, not this side. We also did need to go see Felicity Farseer as well. Got a few bounties here that I was going to hand in to... Oh, mate, that does the... Gats. Now, that being said, we can also pick up more stuff later. Let's hand in all these bonds. Hello and welcome to everybody that has joined us, by the way. It's very much appreciated.
Landing lock disengaged. You may leave when ready.
Thank you. Hopefully without crashing into that hauler. Is it hauler or an adder?
Landing gear retracted.
Nav beacon.
Moderate traffic in the area. Please allow for increased flow.
You increased flow. Actually, no. We're not doing this at all. We're going to Galaxy Map. We're going to go see Felicity. Otherwise, I'm going to completely forget. There we go. It's only 5 jumps. And if nothing else, we should be able to get... I think we got about 3 mil worth of
Your way is clear.
cartography to sell to her.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Commander Razor Pony, hello, thank you for joining us. On my continuing voyages of meandering through space. My whimsical wandering. Okay, we're not going to bother stopping to scan everything. Or are we? Let's take a look at the system map. Oh, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to. Okay. But we won't be stopping off to scan every single planet and every single system that we go to. But it doesn't hurt to do a little bit of looking around. Commander Makara. Ooh. Let's say hello to the commander. Bubble exploration? Not even really. I'm sort of taking on a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Occasionally I'll do a bit of bounty hunting. Occasionally a little delivery mission here and there. As I said, it is a very whimsical sort of playthrough, I guess. Yeah, very casual. Well, as casual as combat against a ship of fairly equal size can go. Okay, so they've got, there's a shield booster. We've got 3. My apologies. Come back and play. Unfortunately, because of our own rank, quite a few other ships sort of just go, yeah, no, you're not worth it. You're going shooting in an asp? Yeah. The asp has held up quite well for me for the last month or 2. Unless I'm in a whatchamacallit, nav beacon. Unless I'm in a nav beacon, most of the combat I do is against asps or smaller. If I'm at a nav beacon, then I'll go after anacondas or whatever else is there. Okay. As you can see by their statuses down the bottom, they're not having a fun time. Come on. Okay, we don't want their cargo, but let's see what materials they dropped. Kapow! Indeed.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah, now we've got a fair bit of engineering done so far on this particular asp. I have got a second one that I'm in the middle of doing up for the purpose of mining. Mining is not something I've really done much of. Twitch are being stingy with their emotes today. They all look like they're buffering for me. They're supposed to. Due to the net neutrality thing that's going on at the moment. That's sort of part of their quasi-silent protest regarding it. You'll find that a lot of streamers won't be streaming on the 12th. It's now the 13th for me, which is the only reason I am. Okay. Just got a few rare components. Okay. Oh shit. Oh no, we got it. But yeah, no, there was essentially a day of protest on the 12th of the month. So for us, it meant we didn't do our day stream that was planned yesterday. I know a number of US streamers are planning on skipping their streams today as a show of support. Conductive polymers. I don't... Oh yeah, that one was as well. Woot, 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 woot. Okay, come on. What I actually need is specialized legacy firmware. So we are still going to be looking for a mission that will hopefully give us some. Otherwise, this trip over to Felicity is going to be fairly pointless. Not Games is planning on streaming today. Should I not? Well, it is entirely up to you. So, net neutrality is very important. Too bad most people probably don't give a shit until it's too late. Indeed, and I think a lot of people really don't understand what it's all about. Okay, and as much as it's in this instance, it is a US vote regarding their own net neutrality. Obviously, even that can have cascading effects as far as, you know, even us here in Australia is concerned.
Cannot comply.
Oops. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4,
Now, from what I understand,
2, 1.
Netflix and quite a number of other websites as well will be doing a bit of shove support of their own as well. Though, from what I gather, they've been fairly tight-lipped on exactly how they're going to be doing so. Okay. If you insist. You're an idiot, but okay.
Scan detected.
A novice Imperial Eagle. Mate, you've got a set.
Under attack.
I really shouldn't even be bothering with my gats against this guy. Nothing on you. Waste of ammo, yeah. As I said, I really shouldn't have worried about using the multi-cannons. Usually on anything Eagle and down, whether it's Imperial or otherwise, I'll usually use just the lasers. mean, it's not like it's expensive for me to replace the ammunition, but still. Okay, I'm about to be interdicted by someone else. What ship is Skunk flying? That's dust me. Either way, I want this guy. Come on, Mr. Wilmot. And it was dirt cheap, except, oh yeah, torpedoes and missiles. It still feels sort of pointless though using any sort of, you know, ammo that has to be replaced against something as small as a Sidewinder or an Eagle. It's not like I'm getting much money out of them anyway.
Hull integrity compromised.
Ooh, we've got an Imperial Clipper keeping us company as well. This could be
Scan detected.
interesting. They're fighting each other.
Under attack.
Most fun way to kill those ships is to ram to death. I've gotten a few good ramming kills this time through, but yeah. Come on, Mr. Clipper. Surely you can do better than that. There we go. We're starting to disable their systems. Okay, so 2 of the engineered lasers we've got on hit against unshielded hulls will do a bit of I do have a chance of disabling enemy ship systems.
Target cargo dropped.
Oh hell no. You're not frame shift driving out of here, buddy. Scramble Spectrum, yes. You're cancer in PvP, probably.
Under attack.
Okay. I've also got a self-loading. There we go. Self-loading multi-cannon. Sorry, my apologies. I don't think I've taken on an expert clipper by myself before.
Under attack.
Okay.
Target shields offline.
Autoloader is underrated. When how many times you've done past against ship, only have to reload. Yeah. Drones, Indian rounds, corrosive are amazing too. I've got one with corrosive. My medium is the autoloader. And I've got one that is got the shock. But I plan on getting rid of that one. And for overcharged autoloader loaders on your Corvette.
Under
Nice.
attack. Target shields online.
Not for long.
Target cargo dropped.
Oh, hell no. I had this conversation with your buddy. Thermal shock got nerfed pretty hard. A few pokes, yeah. That doesn't surprise me. I Only reason I've got it, I think, is because I simply didn't have the resources to make another attempt. The actual rolls that I had on that were pretty amazing. So it's been really hard for me to get better rolls, like better core stats.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Get some of this stuff scooped up. I don't know. I think my asp tends to do fairly well in small combat situations. I've very much got it kitted out for general purpose. It isn't set up specifically for combat. Can we get over to that one in time? Maybe, but only just, I reckon. No, I don't tend to do a great deal of PvP. Asper's a great multi-role ship, yeah. Yep. Will most certainly agree there. Okay. Head back over this way. There's not enough life left in any of the components from the first ship now. Personally, I think it's atrocious for combat, though any ship can technically equip weapons and kill something. My biggest thing with it's just the thrusters and power management, really. Though even they can be handled. Go. It is, however, the only ship in the game completely propelled by farts. See that alone's reason enough. One comment I have made in previous streams, I would really like to see them release the military version of the ASP. I mean, it's been referenced a few times. It'd just be kind of interesting to see how they would do it. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we'll slow it down. Even in the description of the ship, it says it's a civilian version of the military. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got the Scout version, we've got the Explorer version, so... For those who are new to the channel, this is a game that I played back when it first came out, and then I stopped playing. I stopped playing this back before the game even hit Steam. Back pre-Horizons. So a lot of the ships in the game are new for me. A lot of them had been spoken about, but hadn't yet been implemented. Have to drift less, possibly have bigger hard points, and a less open cockpit. Yes. Yes. Actual design-wise, the cockpit is my least favorite element of this ship. Canopy is just far too exposed. There we go. The kind of game Elite is, to be honest, one always comes back though. I get burnt out from time to time as well. I did intend to come back, and then all the brouhaha kicked in with the release of Horizons, and as I've mentioned in previous streams, I was one of the players that was pissed off about the way they handled that, considering a lot of the content that was in Horizons was supposed to have been core game. But I'm definitely glad I have come back to it. Okay.
Engines disengaged.
Funny, like when this isn't meant to be a single game channel, but lately this has literally been all I've been playing. Panther, hello, how have you been? Did you finally get yourself your console copy of the game? There we go. Let's see if we can get a mission with that component we need. Demonarch, which HOTAS are I use? Which joystick am I using? I'm just using a Thrustmaster. Which one was it? The Thrustmaster T16000M. Okay, materials. Hybrid capacitors. That's not what we want. Yes, and you love it. It is a brilliant game. They didn't end up doing cross-platform with it, did they? Remember, that was one of those, will they, won't they might, they won't. Cool, thanks, not a problem at all. Yep, once again, they don't have what we need. Okay, let's see what's expensive and gone where. Nothing huge, we got Helios. It's in the opposite direction. Honestly, none of the values on anything here are worth me sort of particularly diverting my course. Nah, stuff it. Let's just keep going.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay. Yeah, I might as well finish this system off. Won't take that long to do.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So most of the ships we've seen so far have been hostile, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we weren't able to replace our ammunition on that last station, unfortunately. Actually, synthesis. Hmm. Okay, so if all else fails, we can always make some more ammo. I'm still pissed off I missed out on getting a Cobra Mach 4. The Cobras are definitely my favourite of the small ships. Finish this scan, then we'll target lock the craft that just flew past us. A Master Diamondback Scout. Novice Explorer? What else we got? I'm not grabbing a Sidewinder. I don't care what rank it is. Where's that one gone again? Damn it. One of those was in a group of 2. You'll do. Eagle's not going to be worth squat. His buddy probably isn't going to be worth much either. But there's 2 of them. And as I've said so many occasions before, I'm not in a rush to get anywhere. But I do have to pay a bit more attention to my flying.
Integrity compromised. Scan detected.
He doesn't even have a shield. You serious? That's cute.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Huh.
Scan detected.
Makes me wonder what the Cobra was in a group with then. Because it was the 2 Eagles in this group. Now, one thing I will say, it's not so much a thing if you're fighting NPC pilots. But I do like to say not to underestimate Eagles or even Sidewinders when they're being piloted by actual players. Hello, Hein. You are well? Lovely to hear. But yeah, with a good pilot behind, like, in them, the agility of things like the Eagles and Sidewinders can be really problematic.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
There's nothing here worth grabbing. As was expected. So we scanned that one. Let's get back on with it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2,
Right here, so I might as well scan that one first, right? Yeah, a gunship I'm not going to go after. That one can stay where it is. Quite happy to admit a gunship is well and truly out of my rating for the time being. I think I've managed to rub deep heat in my eye again. Unpleasant. Wordy, wordy, unpleasant. Killboy Powerhead. That's a good song, that one. What is that album? Smash by The Offspring. And I want to say it's about track 6 or 7? It's been a very long time since I've listened to that album, though. Another vulture? Who are we to say no to another vulture? Okay, come on. Now it is a bit more difficult here because we are within so many gravity influences. What's it chasing? It's chasing that Sidewinder. Yeah, damn it. See, a federal dropship I can probably go after. Well, maybe not a master. Sorry, I just sneeze. Yeah, where was I? I was scanning things. Master Pain. The unspeakable claw. An Asp Scout? Sinsick. There we go. That's who we're going to go after. But yeah, as I was saying, don't underestimate small ships when they're being piloted by players. At least with... Well, don't underestimate any ship, really, when it's being piloted by a player. At least with the NPC ships, you kind of know what you're getting into based on what type of ship they are and their rank. You cannot do that with PCs.
Hull integrity compromised. Scan detected.
Right in next to him. Boondock Games, destroy indeed. Only a little bounty on him. I think there was actually a high bounty on the eagle. Which is rather unusual.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Okay, we'll grab the refined focus crystals and then we'll make a move. Now, I've asked this before, I'll ask it again. If you look down at the bottom of the screen where the cargo bay or cargo scoop indicator is, see how the percentage is cut off there? Are other people having that issue as well at the moment? It's only an aesthetic thing, but still kind of annoying. Sort of like how the stations, you know, greet you as you leave at the moment.
Cargo scoop retracted.
They're all done.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think they fixed that with this last patch. The voices or the percentage? Hopefully both. How are you doing, Mr. Scout? Jake Daisy. And you're clean. The voices at the stations, neat. It's a little thing, but you do notice it. Well, I notice it anyway. As I said, it just gets a bit, I suppose, irritating. I'm not going after that. It's not even worth 9 grand. Ugh. Oh, for frick's sake, you're gonna do that again? Ugh. There we go. 10 views. Hello and welcome to everybody that's joined us. Oh, hello, kitty. It's a moderately cool night tonight by local standards. Boondock Games just subscribed. Thank you very much, Boondock Games. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. Yes, I was saying it's moderately cold weather for where we live. And one of the cats really doesn't like it. She curls herself into the tiniest little ball. No problem, buddy. Much appreciated, man. I'm gonna say, like, we hit 600 subs a couple of days ago, and it still just blows my mind that we've gotten this far. So, like, already, it's just awesome. Are both done already? Must have done one already. What's the temp where we are? It's been around 14, 15 during the night. Just before sunup, it drops down to around 10. And then during the day, it sort of jacks itself back up again to early to mid 30s. Sort of, actually no, probably mid 20s to early 30s. That being Celsius for anybody that's using Fahrenheit. Yeah, cold temperatures for where we live currently, but really not all that cold. It's funny how you're acclimatized to certain areas.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. That's hot for us in the UK. Who said that the other day, or the other week? Jade said that as well. Now, where we live currently, during summer, it'll sort of, even in the middle of the night, it won't get below maybe 30 degrees. Quite a large portion of the year, actually. The summer just passed. We had one day that did cap out at, it was like 52 degrees Celsius. Keep in mind that was the heat index, not the pure heat. Or not the pure temperature, I should say. The actual temperature itself, I think, capped out at about 45 or 46. And the rest was worked out by the powers of magical science, taking into account humidity, dew point and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, the temperature that it felt like was in the 50s. It was not pleasant. A dangerous vulture. Dangerous vulture I may not go after. That's going to be potentially a bit out of my thing. No, not worth losing all my money for it. Now we are looking for specialized legacy firmware for anybody that has just joined the channel. So we're looking for missions that are offering it as a reward. We're also on our way to see Felicity Farseer, which is why we need the legacy firmware. Preferably a few of them, but you know, even just the one. We want to upgrade our thrusters. About 25 here and humid as hell. Yeah, we're in the southern tropical section of Queensland, Australia, so humid is all year. I used to live up in Townsville, and like that was way worse than it is here as far as humidity is concerned. It is interesting, as much as I was saying before, you know, how you can sort of acclimatize the temperature. Humidity is something I don't think you ever get used to. Not properly, anyway. Okay. And all blue. A bit of a pre-warning, I suppose. One thing I noticed as of last night, well, last night for me, but last night's patch, the more recent patch, every now and then, when we get close to stations or planets, it seems to, I don't know, just throw the frame rate really out of whack. So if that does happen, my apologies, as it has only started happening since the last patch. Chokes you out, impossible to get used to that, yeah. Yep. I lived down in Canberra for about 2 years, and temperature-wise, it gets quite hot down there. It's not unusual in summer to have, you know, a week straight of temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius, but there's no humidity down there, none at all. And we moved down there from Townsville, and I remember we were thinking everybody must be out of their mind because they're all getting around in, you know, shorts and singlets and stuff like that, and we didn't notice it because we were so used to the humidity that accompanied the heat. And yeah, all of a sudden we had to rush my sister to the hospital because she had heat stroke, and all because we just weren't used to a dry heat. Is there any gold that I'm carrying? Yeah, it is. Woo! All the monies. What do you got? Not what we want. These materials we're after, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Bear with me. Need a beverage. Yeah, just whacking the microphone. Okay. We got any requests for donations? We do. Okay. Just to see if we can't get ourselves a few better missions. Fan is really noisy in here tonight. I don't like it. No other donations, it seems. Where's Chinny from here? Yeah, back the other way. I'm not going backwards. Alright, well, we'll keep going. The biggest thing I dislike about temperature, and when you get big fluctuations, as I said here, it's sort of a anywhere up to a 20 to 25 degree fluctuation between day and night. Always makes me sick. As in cough cough, splutter splutter, sick, not, you know, angry. You guys. Why did I hit that landing gear?
Drive charging.
Okay. Hopefully you guys can't hear that fan in the background.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hopefully the sound in general is actually good for you guys. So it's just the star. And of course we've got to fly around it so that we can line ourselves up with the other waypoint. Gah. Well, didn't take as much time as I thought it was going to.
Drive charging.
I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. I've been at it for an hour already. Huh. And Ray's come online.
3, 2,
We'll see how long it takes before he pops into chat. I imagine he should be here any moment. Not scanning here, we're already in Desiat. I don't need to scan here. Oh, sorry, one jump off Desiat, my bad. Either Jester is going to the movie Dunkirk. No? I haven't been to see a movie in years. That shit is way too expensive. Oh, I've never even heard of that movie. Well, actually, no. The title rings a bell, but I don't think I know anything about it. So we're one jump out of Desiat. We'll stop off at these stations and see if they've got anything for us. Trucker Ray! See? Told you, everybody. Told you he'd be here in just a moment. You were singing a military song? It's a tune that gets used for any number of things. Okay. We've got to find some, whatchamahoots, you know, thingamajigs. Specialized firmware. No, specialized legacy firmware. That's why? Gotcha. So I take it then that Dunkirk is some sort of military movie. I don't really do history type movies. Yeah, my apologize for not thinking and just sending you a comms request. Just doing was the no, it's all good. All good, all good. I'm going to be brutally honest and say I'd completely forgotten that there was even an in-game comm system. Based on World War II, yeah. Period pieces and history pieces aren't really my cup of tea. Partially because I drink coffee. So did you end up getting any work done kitting out that new ship, Trucker Ray? Realistic movie of Dunkirk. Well, that makes it even less likely for me to watch. I generally don't do based on true stories. Get ourselves lined up a bit.
Lake on Juliet, Echo, Sierra. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
I plan to.
Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 3-5.
I will. Got your Viper and kitted out, and your Dolphin now getting some phosphorus. Nice. So you've got all your grade A components and everything?
Landing gear deployed.
Maintain current vector, Commander.
If I maintained the current vector, I would have smacked into the side of the station. They're really flogging the grid resistors at the moment. Nothing here either. Son of a... Dang it. Yep. Stuck on the dock for an hour last night. Watched some videos on combat tactics. Looks easy, so yeah.
Please ensure you have received authorization before
Well, that's alright. What have we eaten so far today? We've had...
Ship is released. Depart safely from the station.
Oh, we shall. We've had a... couple of eagles. An Imperial Clipper. No, sorry, not Clipper, Courier. Courier? Clipper. Yeah. The next one up for them is the Imperial Eagle. We've had a Vulture.
Be on the lookout for any oncoming traffic, Commander.
Landing gear retracted.
We've had a few different Asps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sorry, once again.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm going to need to make a coffee very shortly. Okay. What did you decide to go for shields and armor? Just out of curiosity. Like what sort of loadout are we looking at? Actually, one thing I'll do for any of you who don't really have access to this already. I find this to be a very useful thing. Wait. Settings. There we go. Okay. The link that I just put up sort of allows you to mess around a bit with kitting out your ship. You can select, you know, each of the different types of ships. Just don't forget to save your spreadsheet doodad thingy. You can add all of your engineering modifications and everything to it as well. That reminds me, I'm going to have to go through and update mine with my current modifications. Okay, we are going to try and come in from the entrance side. Do remember to watch your maximum speed when you're further away from any of the celestial bodies. Now, we're not looking at doing a doing an especially long stream tonight. Unfortunately, I've gotten very little rest since the last stream, and as quite a few of the regular viewers can tell you, when I'm tired, I crash hard. I chose military armor, best power plant, best power distributor, class F, oh sorry, class D FSD, thrusters. Yeah, I definitely would. It takes a bit of fiddling around to get everything sort of worked out on it, but no, it's quite a useful spreadsheet, I find. Okay. I'm going to end up getting all the way to Felicity and having none of these friggin' things for the upgrade. I may end up having to go for a clean engine as opposed to the dirty. I mean, it's not the end of the world if that is the case. Double blue. Gotcha. Gotta turn off cargo hatch to get it under power. And for hard points, 2 small beam lasers and 2 medium multi-cannons. Nice. BC Primo is now following. Thank you very much, BC Primo. Why is that showing up as a zombie again? How obscure. 1 shield booster and a point defense. I never bother with the point defense personally, but that's me personally. Oh, I nearly forgot to do it again. That would have been embarrassing.
Landing gear deployed.
How much hours left for you and Bale's live stream? Only curious. We ended up cancelling the stream as part of the overall net neutrality stand that was being done by a lot of streamers for the 12th of this month. Obviously for us the 12th of the month was a bit before, you know, the rest of the planet. So sort of a bit of a heads up for a lot of people that are looking to watch streamers today. I do know a lot of US streamers are planning on skipping their stream today as a show of solidarity for net neutrality.
Enjoy your stay, Commander.
Oh, friggin' grrr. Don't need scrambled emissions or precipitated alloys. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble finding a mission that's got what we want. Seems kind of nuts. There we go. BC Primo, hello. Who am I talking to? Mostly myself. Mostly myself. Let's head out to Plexico Dock. Where are you coming across from? From Mixer. Lovely. You're one of our first Mixer viewers for the night.
Ship restraints retracted. Clear for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Independence of Lyupik.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. If we'll find any decent targets on the way across. Probably not. I think this sector's too heavily policed. Okay, my phone just did a weird blue screen and reset itself. That's not even remotely ominous or worrying. Do. Where are you, Mr. Asp? A competent Diamondback Scout. Hellbound Shadow. Okie dokie. Money problems? No? Oh, Liam, by the way. Do you recommend either rest site or high security? I would suggest probably just looking around for go for a medium security sort of place to start off with. I assume you're meaning to find some thingies. Again, no me. Oh, you gotcha. Hello, Hannibal. You got yourself 48 liters of Pepsi Max. Shit. But yeah, if you go for somewhere that's got at least medium, if not high security, and go find yourself a nav beacon. Personally, I find that's one of the better ways to ease yourself into combat. And just pay a lot of attention before you shoot stuff. Have you got your kill warrant scanner? Did I go to Plexico yet? Or was I just planning on going to Plexico? No, I think we went to Plexico. Oh, stuff me. Stuff it. Let's just go to Desert.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too far away. I'm assuming you're still in roughly the same sort of area, Ray, or have you moved on a bit?
4, 3,
Hey Hannibal, not long now until we can play that game that we decided not to talk about. Yeah, I've already got Farseer ink locked in. Wonderful. How much is on the keelback? Not much. I'm not going after a bloody sidewinder. Viridian Rogue. Rick's Dragoon Master. Nope, you're fine. Ugh. If memory serves, I don't generally find a lot to fight with here in Desiat. But memory may not assume. No scanner yet. It's tabbed out and came back to being interdicted. Ouch. Yeah, now if you're gonna go hunting, then I would suggest grabbing yourself a kill warrant scanner. Otherwise, you're not taking advantage of, like, taking full advantage of the kills. Still in the same area, just flying back to my Viper. It's horrible jump range, like 8 light years. Ouch. Ouch. But yeah, no, try and get yourself a kill warrant scanner. You know, before you attack something, especially in a nav beacon, you'll generally have the chance to completely scan them. Doing so, you know, the vessel you're about to attack might only have 10,000 credits worth of bounties on it in this system, but after you run the kill warrant scanner, it might have another 15 grand's worth in the next system over that you would miss out on without scanning it first. Kitty cat just covered her head with her tail. Yeah, not going after a federal gunship out in the open. I'm not inclined to get my stupid on quite to that extent just yet. Not while I'm carrying, what is it, 3.5, just under 4 million credits worth of cartographic data to give to Felicity. Yan Singh, Jacques Riven. it coming around behind me? Maybe. If it wants to, I'm happy for it to. I think, yeah, we go. Got really confused. I thinking, is it going to try and interdict me or not?
Scan detected.
Give me 24k worth of cargo. Got 15 seconds before this gets real interesting.
Under attack.
Okay. Sorry. Now, although a lot would be saying that using the multi-cannons in this situation would be a waste until the shield goes down. But when they've got decent shields, I sort of like to get every little bit I can out of it. Yep, the locals have showed up to help.
Under attack.
Do. Woo, 17 grand.
Cargo scoop deployed. Scan detected.
Okay, never worry about the cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop retracted. Cannot comply.
Yeah. Oops.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yes, unfortunately, I don't see this being a particularly super long stream tonight. Once again, just want to point that out. When, like now. Hello and welcome everybody that has joined us since the last time I said hello and welcome. If your day, night, evening, morning, mid-afternoon, brunch time, whatever is all going well for you. Okay. That guy coming around behind us. No, I think it's two people chasing each other. Either that or two people flying in a wing. Either works.
Orbital flight engaged.
We don't want too much of an angle on this. That being said, we can use our landing brake as sort of an air brake, which I often do.
Hull integrity compromised.
Came out a bit further away than I'd hoped. Not too much, mate. Take that back. Maybe it is way too far. Did I get any boost out of that? Yeah, you're taking it out of the airlock for the first time. Good luck. Good luck indeed. Oh, it would have been easier for me to jump back into space. Actually, still might.
Frameshift drive charging.
Love beer 85. That is exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I was just going to boost her in, but I really can't be bothered.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Can't be fucked. Let's just fly in. Kitty cat to wait. I assume. Actually, no, I don't assume. Never mind. So the only thing we're coming here for pretty much is to sell the cartographic data and to get the clean mod for our thrusters, I believe. Okay. As much as sheer performance goes, the dirty mod does do better, but we simply won't have the components to install it.
Lakon Juliet Echo Sierra commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Okie dokie. And counting down to 7.5.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 02.
I think this one's 2. Yep. I'm totally gonna bounce again.
Landing gear deployed.
No, we haven't. Lovely. I've got a really bad habit of bouncing off planets. Okay.
Touchdown complete.
Yes, it
Engaging
was.
Ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Incoming message.
Information on Yuri Ishmak. You'll learn some information about new engineer. Check your log page for more details. Okie dokie. Actually, let's do this first.
Hull repaired.
So we've still got to unlock Ramtar. Classified scan databanks. We've got... Well, we had 25 of them. Selene, Jean, hull reinforcements. That's one that I do want. That's why one of the reasons we're building the mining vessel. Mines and missile scanners. Combat bonds. Okay, so we're going to have to do CZs. Interesting. Very interesting. Engineer's Workshop. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to go for a bit of a leg stretch. We've been at it for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I need to make a coffee or this is going to end real fast. So yeah, please don't go anywhere. I'll be back very shortly. Ah, sweet, sweet coffee. Let's go. Righty-o then. So we've got grade 4 access. And what do we want? We wanted a boosters, didn't we? No, sorry, engines, not boosters. Now, thrusters, yeah. We can't do the dirty drive tuning because we need the legacy firmware. Welcome back. Thank you very much, Hein. Yeah, we need it for that too. Frig. Actually, how much sulfur have we got? We got 33. Let's have a bit of a look. Diamond GTH, thank you very much for jumping in and joining it. And yes, coffee. Coffee is my friend. Okay, slight drop in optimal mass and power draw. Never mind the power draw. Okay. Now that's not much at all, but it's something for now. Go to our outfitting and take a look at our components individually. For those of you wondering, as you can see, all of our weapons have been engineered. We've got a scramble spectrum on one of the small pulse lasers, corrosive shells on one of the small multi-cannons, thermal shock. That's the one that punches through the shield and puts a little bit of damage. I think it is, isn't it? No, that one is the one that just builds up heat. Gotcha. Starting the day with coffee, ending the day with coffee, my daily routine. My daily routine involves coffee, and even more of it. Emissive munitions, which is pretty much no use to me currently. Autoloader. And another scramble spectrum. Okay, you can see here, we've got 3 shield boosters. Resistance augmented, so you can see there the bonus to kinetic, thermal, and explosive resistances. Although it does increase our power draw a bit and decrease our integrity. A heavy duty shield booster, so increases integrity a little bit. Shield boost is boosted, as is thermal resistance. Power draw and mass, however, are adversely affected. And this one here is another, as you can see, augmented shield booster for resistances. The first 2 kills at the nav beacon, they were mostly harmless haulers, but great fun. Hey man, starting somewhere. That's the whole point of it. Are there many security vessels flying around in your nav beacon currently? You gotta remember, one of the advantages to the nav beacons is that if you go after something that's... Well, you've seen when I've done it before, I've purposely gone after considerably bigger ships that I could generally handle, because the local federal forces or local security forces will jump in and assist. So, overcharged power plant. We've got the clean drive tuning. Increased range on our FSD. Although, overall, no, I suppose. Right. High charge capacity on our power distributor. And so you can see there we're using a size 6 bi-weave shield with reinforced shields at level 4. And fast scan on our scanner. So we're doing a bit as far as the engineering's concerned. Now, if memory serves, well, we don't even need to use memory. Where's Shamo? I don't have my ship there. It must be that one in Laxac. I've got another asp that I'm kitting up for mining. Somewhere. Yeah, who knows. Okay.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Go. Biggest problem with the going from the smaller vessels up to the asp
Disengaging automated flight control routine.
is the price of the modules, I find.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Did you get my invitation that I sent through, Ray? So we're back to the station, get another ship. We're gonna try and get at least one bounty for the DG, but the ship can't make it out there. Gonna try to fly another ship out there and transfer the Viper. We might have to look at doing a bit more fiddling with your systems then. I know the jump range on them is not going to be huge, but should be a bit better than what it is. Radical edge. And there we go. Time to grab some lunch. Well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I suppose we could call it breakfast. There we go.
Integrity compromised.
Damn it, he's got chaff. First meal of the day is always breakfast, exactly. We were trying to explain that to someone a little while ago. They're like, oh, but it's the middle of the day, it's lunchtime. I said, no, it's breakfast. I haven't eaten yet. Come on, buddy.
Under attack.
Hey, if you want to go head to head, I'm perfectly okay with that. Look at these systems all munted down the bottom.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Oops, you will look. What's it for? For private group. I assume we're talking about the invitation?
Cargo scoop retracted.
Okay. So our data's at full. What is it that engineer wants? Classified scan databanks. So we've got 25 so far. Halfway there. Wish there was a tow truck like ship I could use to take it there myself. Yeah, or even a ship big enough that you can sort of dock one of the smaller ones. You know, have something like the well, I suppose size-wise it wouldn't really work to do that with something like the Anaconda.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, having some way of docking
2.
one of the small ships with one of the much larger ones would be useful. Though I would imagine it would drastically lower the jump range and stuff. It would have to. Can't remember if I've really ever gotten any decent missions from Gray. I suppose we'll find out. Just a reminder, it's not going to be an amazingly long stream tonight. Unfortunately, we are going into this stream extremely tired. And that never ends well. As our regular viewers can probably confirm. Okay. Another asp on asp. Prime. Hey, what now? Yep. What do we got here? Oh, they got to jump. Where's that one at? And it's gone anyway. Bloody Forerunner. Meh. Bit of a weaker coffee than I usually make. It's only a triple shot. What are you? Nigel Rowe. In a teeny tiny itty bitty little not worth the hassle sidewinder. Gotcha. The invite just joined? Not a problem at all. I meant to send it through last night after the stream and just completely spaced. So which sector are you looking at being in at the moment, do you know? Oh, one thing to keep in mind too, if you are going to do any engineering of your weapons, you can engineer the hell out of them, and then at a later date you can transfer them to another ship. So, it seems. Apparently. And double blue.
Lakon, Juliet Echo Sierra. This port operates under federal jurisdiction. You must submit a request before landing. Access granted. Please land on pad 07.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. I actually saw a thing on Twitter just before I started the stream, actually. From... Oh, shit. Hee. There we go. Yeah, from Elite Dangerous, congratulating one of the fuel rats. See you over in Desia to cool toast the invite? Not a problem at all. But yeah, a congratulations to one of the fuel rats for hitting, successfully doing 1,000 rescues, which I thought was pretty awesome. I think it was they were saying it was the first of the fuel rats to pull off 1,000 rescues. Irregular emission data. Thermic alloys. Again, none of it's what we're after. Even if I don't go back down to Felicity to get the dirty engineering done, I do still need the firmware for a few other upgrades. Yeah, I got nothing. Did want to take a look at our reputation. And so what do we have? Combat. Yeah. We're competent in our combat rank, broker in our trade rank, pathfinder and explorer, and healthless in CQC. We are allied with the Federation, friendly with the Empire, and friendly with the Alliance. Oh, we didn't get anything there we wanted. Again. Where are we going to go? Well, I've got to head back to Laxac. Because of the other vessel we've got out there. On the same note, it would make sense for us to go and see that engineer that wants the scans from Tar. That's not too far. We might do that, go to Mean, so we can give him the 25 scans that we've got currently. We've got anything heading that way. Even if it doesn't give us the materials we want, we might find just a straight up mission that gives us a decent delivery out there. Nope. No. Is there salvage anyway? I don't want to be doing salvage, I just want deliveries. Like that. Maybe we already looked at that system though. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Let's go see this new engineer.
Detach is good. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
Landing gear retracted.
Clear of the exclusion zone. You're clear to resume own navigation.
Okay. Ray, I suggest hitting F5 and doing a refresh on the On your Twitch chat then. Let's see where he is. You down in Nanuini, Nananui, Nanunuani, wherever the hell it is. What the hell? Multi-crew allows you to invite commanders into your ship decks. Crew, better rewards, greater teamwork, instant access. Another pip for the power distributor. Nice. I didn't realize you got an extra pip. Okay. A gunner on a crew controls the turrets. Missiles and torpedoes. Also control a variety of scanners. Ring planets in the CG system. If you breaking the law will not cause. Some really interesting stuff here. Huh. I've really not looked at any of that sort of stuff. Eating time high, not a problem at all. I actually can't for the life of me remember how to send directed messages. Fudge. That's right. That way. Ringed planets in the CG system, so I'm assuming that's where I fight. Okay, if chat's running behind, try a refresh. A refresh. Yeah, fuck yeah. Where are we heading? Heading to Mean. Okay. Get this done.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay. Get the surface scan done quickly. We got just planets. Or planetoids, or whatever they are. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Found a source of specialized legacy firmware. Let's go to Galkin, drop in on a civilization. Finish reading that once we jump.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Scan the 3 satellites, go to the main menu, log back in and repeat. I don't know, that sounds a bit cheaty. Shit. But I slowed down, but apparently I didn't.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Oops.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Whoompa. Wouldn't be cheaty for a first round at least. Okay, Phoenix base. Of course, there has to be a bit of distance to get to it. Not too much though. It's only a little guy, but what the hell.
Hull integrity compromised.
Come on, stay nice and close to him.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Okay. Interdiction sound freaked you out a bit. Anyway, the CG area loaded with cargo. Nice. Okay. Well, I am on my way to see Ramtar. We won't be able to unlock him just yet though.
Frameshift drive charging.
And the end of my sleeve keeps getting stuck on the toggle on my joystick.
2, 1, engage.
I knew I was going to fade, but I didn't realize it was going to fade so fast. Very unfortunate. Okay. Centurion. Nah, no bother. No point. That'll be a military or security vessel. Can almost guarantee it. Mr. Tar hasn't even acknowledged your existence yet. Mr. Tar. One of the engineers, you mean? Oh, Ram Tar, yeah. I can't remember who it was that I spoke to get Ram Tar. It was either the Blaster or the Dweller, I think. No, it friggin' says it right there on the screen, idiot. Lee Chung. Who I got access to via the Dweller. And I had to give him 200 units of gold. A dangerous adder. Pirate coming around behind you. Well, just remember, if you're all for fighting... Oh, you'd be in your cargo vessel at the moment, I assume. In which case, run! Run like the wind! If the wind was something that ran. Ooh, seeing myself on camera, I'm looking like crap again. Why do I not have the speed up a bit more? Very odd. Okay. Guys, I'm going to try and be fairly smart about this. And say I don't have a hell of a lot left in me. For those wondering, yes, I have been known to fall asleep at my keys. Not into a deep sleep as yet, touch wood. One of these days I'm going to fall asleep mid-stream and just headbutt my keyboard or something stupid. You keep me awake. Some nights. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have much luck in the keeping awake aspect of things tonight. I've been awake for a very, very long time already. Yeah, I'm starting to jitter. Starting to jolt. Let's get our landing done at Phoenix Base though.
Orbital flight engaged.
Come on.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Oops. I meant to keep the descent almost on the heat, but not quite. Fail source. Yeah, it happens. Not too fast.
Landing gear retracted.
Again, it's just showing how not with it I am right now.
Lycon, Juliet, Echo, Sierra, flight control, online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
I was planning to. Crap, no ship yet here. Gotta find one close.
Landing gear
Access
deployed.
denied.
But it was.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
That was really odd. I could have sworn I was within range. Oh man, not cool at all. Come on. I could have waited quite a while before I kicked that landing gear in.
Landing operation complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome,
Okay.
Commander.
Hull repaired.
So what does he take? Cartographic data and I'm guessing bounties. So there you go, we're halfway there. Okay. Guys, this is where I'm going to wrap it up. If I keep trying to push the stream, then it's going to go downhill really, really, really fast. That sucks. As I've said, I was going to keep it a shorter stream, but it was not meant to be this short. What to do, what to do, what to do. Yeah, it makes no sense for me to try and keep pushing. As I've said, anybody that has watched my stream before Trucker Ray, you can probably confirm this, so could you probably find, once I get to a certain point of sleepiness, I start just completely crashing out. Gotta push it up. You gotta push it up. Oh, I'm not pushing nothing. But no, as I said before, I've been awake since before my last stream. Long before my last stream. So I think I am gonna, I'm gonna push it. Gonna finish it off around about here. Sorry guys. So let's bring up the outro screen. Yeah. So I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. This is JesterArke and Elite Dangerous with the Horizons expansion. Don't forget, there is going to be a large lack of streamers today. Many of the US streamers will be boycotting doing so. Where are we? Depending on where you are, it's the 13th of the 17th now. I did my boycott stream. Oh, we boycotted a stream yesterday. So you'll have many that'll boycott their streams today on the 12th, wherever you are, as a show of solidarity for net neutrality. So yeah, please bear with any of your favourite streamers that are skipping today, and understand that they're doing so because it's important for everybody. No problem, have a good one. Thank you very much, Trucker Ray. Get some sleep. I certainly hope to, Hannibal. And yeah, net neutrality. If you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, I suggest you go and look up on YouTube, go and look up Total Biscuit, net neutrality, and he's done a really good explanation video. Don't push it as a truck driver, it's a rule. Yeah, that's the plan. So, once again, thank you very much. Sorry for cutting it short, but better that than, headbutt the keyboard. I'll see you guys hopefully for another stream before too much longer. It'll be about 1 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, about, if not earlier. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.